Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to show you what you could expect from American Airlines business class on their 787-9. This is flight American Airlines 997 from Dallas Fort Worth to Buenos Aires, Argentina. And the 787-9, the good thing about this, there shouldn't be guesswork in what business class cabin you'll receive. I believe all the 787-9s have the super diamond seats, as you can see here, so the 121 configuration. So that should guarantee you a pretty good seat there. Here, as we'll take a little more detailed look at the seat here. They did have you can see here the blanket and pillow, the Casper bedding, which is pretty good bedding in my opinion there. Here you've got the seat control off to your right side by the armrest. Got a light up here. You can flip that for more light. Then here you've got the Shinola amenity kit there. So that was out on the seat there. Got the compartments there, a couple compartments. Got the Bang & Olufsen headphones, which are pretty good. And you got charging outlets here in this first compartment, the headphone jack, and also the remote if you want to use the remote for the in-flight entertainment screen. Here you've got a little compartment here to put something. Wouldn't put something there because I feel like you might forget it when you leave the plane. There you got the footwell, which is pretty good size. It's not too narrow, so it's actually pretty comfortable sleeping on this this aircraft here. You got the tray table that's underneath the in-flight entertainment screen, and that comes up, folds over. It's the good thing about this, you can fold it in half there, push it up a little bit if you need to get out to the bathroom. So that part is convenient there. Kind of the slate gray accents. And here you got the armrest, which is movable on the left side. So for more comfortable sleeping, you'll want it down in that position when you're sleeping there. And you got the privacy shield, so you can have an idea of the privacy of the seat. You do have the window there. So yeah, you've got a good view out of two windows here, which is good. And you do have individual air nozzles on the aircraft, so that's always a plus to me. The real thing, the best thing about this flight was, which I'll start showing you in a minute, is I'll just kind of give you an idea of the footwell when the seat is fully reclined in the flatbed position. Again, it's not a narrow footwell, so it does leave you some space. Even if you're a stomach sleeper, I think you can sleep comfortably if you're 5'11" and under. I mean, when you start getting 6 foot and over is when it becomes problematic, when you have to bend your knees. So there were pre-departure beverages. Yes, they're back. Option of water, orange juice, or champagne. And yes, a hot towel. Been forever since I've seen that. Proactively giving a bottle of water for later. I'm going to leave you with the takeoff, and we'll talk about the rest of the service on the plane when I return. Welcome back. Let's take a look at the bathroom in the 787-9, and it's a standard bathroom, nothing too special here. You've got the Bigelow soap, got the kind of the brown woodish accent there with the kind of the slate gray wall in the back. Just makes for a nice contrast. Unfortunately, or fortunately, no window in this restroom. They didn't opt for the window on the 787-9. I do believe they have it in the 787-8. And a quick look at the wine list. You got a champagne at the top. and the rest of the wines unavailable for the flight. And a look at the menu. Here we've got beverages, spirits, whiskeys, brandy and liqueurs, beers and other beverages such as soft drinks, juices, coffee and teas. And you've got the menu here on the other side, which I'll show you. But I mean, the most exciting thing about the flight is that the full service seems to be back. So it looks like the normal meal service flow, where things were brought out in courses, not all on one tray, and then the crew disappeared. So it was nice to see that. Again, being served the hot towel. Then you've got the warm nuts here. Got an apple juice as my drink. So the warm nuts are brought out first. Then they bring out the appetizer here. Got some kind of shrimp thing, a salad. Food was pretty good. A pretzel roll there. Some olive oil dressing for the salad. And a little piece of chocolate there that you were also given. I had the pasta for the main course. I love the pesto there. Pesto was very fresh. So I always thought American did a good job with their premium catering, really out of any station that I've had. And you got the raspberry cheesecake for dessert. And for breakfast, I chose the fruit option. I believe they had an omelet option as well. Got the fruit there, got yogurt, got some granola there, so you can put the granola into the yogurt. And this was served before landing. Now, also had a cup of tea here, also right before we landed. So as far as the in-flight entertainment goes, I won't say too much about it. I'll kind of let you see, follow along with that. I've done that in more detail with American Airlines in-flight entertainment systems in business class, so you can just take a look at that, and I'll be back shortly. Okay, let's take a look at the Wi-Fi options here. As you can see, the cost of Wi-Fi on this flight. Didn't use it, but you do have the cost there if you're interested. Now, I'll leave you with some of my final thoughts on the flight. And good crew on the flight. It's nice to see the return to the normal service flow. And was offered a pre-departure beverages, choice of water, orange juice or champagne. Hot towel was on offer, warm nuts. Again, the service flow, they brought out the appetizer, then separately the entree, then dessert separately at the end. So good to see that back. Overall, good flight. Just wanted to show you what you can expect currently on American Airlines Flight 997 from Dallas-Fort Worth to Buenos Aires. And as always, I appreciate you watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this with a friend, and I'll see you next time.